Good morning. Today I, Jayoti Vidyapeeth, giving the PPT on fibers. Cotton fiber were gathered, spun and twisted at least 10,000 years ago in Peru. Flax was woven and domesticated in the Near East at least 8,000 years ago, at least 1,000 years before the domestication of the sheep. Animal fibers such as the wool have also been widely used. The flax replaced wool in Europe for clothing. To a botanist, a fiber is an elongated cell with thick walls and tapering ends. In commerce, the fiber may be a single cell or hundred of the cells. Fibers may vary from fraction of a mm to the 2 meter in the length. Most plant fibers are comprised of cellulose. They are more stable to the heat than are the animal fibers. Plant fibers also have different properties when dyed and usually require more complex treatments to cause adherence of the dyes. The use of the medicinal plant found all cultural in some. Many fibers are too slick, short or brittle to be spun into the threads. Kapok fiber is too slick to spin into the thread but is used to make the stuffing or packing. Some fibers are used to make the paper. Cotton, flax, ramie and hemp are most often used for the apparel or the textile fibers. Jute, cotton, hemp, abaca, sisal, New Zealand flax and the Mauritius hemp was more often used for cordage. Seeds and the fruit fibers. The most important seed fiber is cotton, Gossypium species, Malvaceae. Cotton seeds have property that permit them to be spun into the thread. Cotton is the most important fiber in the world today and is, according to some sources, the most important non-food plant commodity. Cotton production today is highly mechanized in most countries. This plant produces textiles that dye well and withstand vigorous washing. Cotton was domesticated in both the Old and the New World different species. The ancestry of the cotton is complex and there is not complete agreement about this origin. Cotton was domesticated in South Central Asia and fabrics from the Pakistan appear about 3000 BC. These were from either Arabian and the Herbaceae. By the 15th century, the cultivation of these two species had reached into the Europe from Arabs. Both have largely been replaced by New World cultivars. Two species of the cotton were also domesticated in the New World. Both involve an Old World parent. Genes from this parent are now estimated to have arrived in the Americas more than 1 million years ago. Columbus observed the cotton in the New World when he came to America. Gossypium hirsutum upland or the West Indian cotton accounts for 95% of the cotton cultivated. Cotton did not become a major crop, however, until 1794 when L. E. Whitney invented the cotton gin. Cotton then became the major crop in many areas of southeastern US. The cultivation of the cotton was one of the major factors that led to slavery in the US. Weaving was an integral part of the culture in the Inca Empire in the 13th and the 14th century. The invention of the cotton gin permitted the cotton to be the basis of a one-crop economy. This one-crop economy was destroyed by the boll weevil about 1900. Since that time, agriculture has diversified greatly in the south. The fibers are then ground, cleaned, washed with caustic soda, marcasite, soaked with aniline under the pressure, and finally sized with substance such as